So, a lot of times when you're trying to make a positive change in your life or do something different, the people that are going to hold you back the most are the people that you've been closest to for the longest time. I'll give you a personal example. When my mom, she raised my brother and I, it was just her and us, her two boys, and she was a government doctor. She wasn't like this baller doctor that, you think when someone's a doctor. She was we had a very, very, humble upbringing. She worked for the VA hospital. She did that so that she could work a 9 to 5 and still take care of her sons because she was a single parent. And it was a very steady, secure job. So when my brother and I finished medical school, we wanted to be entrepreneurs. We wanted to open our own practices. We wanted to, take a chance and take a gamble and try to develop something, just something different. It's something different than working for a hospital or being employed. And my mom actually discouraged both of us from doing it because, her mantra to us while we were growing up was, you boys need to stand on your own 2 feet. You boys need to stand on your own 2 feet. That was just drilled into our minds. And for her, in her mind, the way to do that was for us to become doctors and be employed. So she just wanted to make sure we had a steady paycheck coming in so that we didn't need to knock on her door and ask her for a loan. So she kind of shunned being an entrepreneur, opening our own practices. We both did it, and we both are successful at it. We did well doing it. But, if we had listened to our mom, we did listen to our mom our entire lives, but if we had listened to our mom at that stage in our life and not bet on ourselves and not kind of break out of the advice of, someone who was just seeking a steady paycheck, which she needed to do. I mean, that was a matter of survival for her. Because of what she did for us, she enabled us to be able to be more risky and take a risk in our lives. But sometimes you need to bet on yourself. And then, a big part of that also is you need to seek out people who have done that, who have done the thing you're trying to do. So when I was starting my practice, I reached out to other private practice doctors and asked them for advice. Hey, how do I set this up? How do I do this? Because, my mom didn't know how to do it. I certainly didn't know how to do it. My brother, he's older than me, so I asked him for a lot of advice because he had already built his own practice. And I sought out other doctors in New York City who I knew, young doctors who started their own offices, because, that's who you're going to learn from. And those are the voices you should be listening to. Someone who's done something that you aspire to do, because you follow their footsteps and guess what? You get to the same destination.